Everybody has a podcast.
Yeah, shit, I'll work on that one. What up, everybody? Heck, from the weekend. Oh man, hope all y'all had a good one. And it's Sunday night again, 9:33 p.m. 21:28, Jacksonville. Huh. So better game than I thought it would be, being as Joe Burrow's not in. Oh.
Jay Wiggy, take out the trash.
Lots to unwrap from this weekend, Mr. Grant Mills. Hope yours was good. Mine was pretty good. Good football. Weather's been nice for early December. Christmas is in the air. Got a guys' weekend this weekend. Seems like we've had a lot of those all fall weekends, but hey, the more the merrier. Man, lots to unwrap on this show, I think. I think we're going to have a good one. Grant Mills, how you feeling?
Oh, feeling good, man. Feeling good. How was your weekend?
It was great. It was a lot of football this weekend. Doing some shit around the house. I put up some Christmas lights on La Casa. That was not that fun. It's every year the roof seems higher and steeper and more dangerous. But I did it. It looks nice. I think next year I'll hire somebody to do that shit.
Just leave them up all year.
See, I had proposed that, but somebody, not me, says that would look trashy.
What, the HOA?
No, my wife.
Well, well, tell her to take it down.
That's what I told her. I said, "You get up there and do it. Get that 26-foot extension ladder and flex it out."
Yeah, if you want to take that down, go ahead and take it down there.
That's what I said. I wonder if the HOA would trip. It seems like something they would bitch about, but they're usually, it's not a big HOA in my neighborhood. They're small. They just hire people to cut the grass in the common areas and then approve basic shit. So nothing, crazy, not expensive, just basic bureaucracy. But yeah, it'd be a lot easier if you could just leave them up year round. Or if someone could invent some way to hide them, have like a board or something, make them discreet, or do some underlighting, almost like the recess lightings under there, and you could just change the color with LEDs. Fuck, and you could celebrate all holidays.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Did you do your 1 meal a day last week?
You know what? I didn't get down to one exactly, but yeah, I got on board. I checked in with you briefly about the fasting, and I did go to a 16 by 8. So I didn't eat till after noon every day. And then I stopped eating by 8. So, and usually I ate even earlier. So probably was closer to that 18.6 you were talking about. But I had lighter meals. So I didn't do just one meal, but my meals were a lot lighter. How about yourself? And I felt good. I'll be honest. I actually felt a lot better with that.
I do that anyway every day. So
Sure.
I don't eat till about like around 5ish.
You feel pretty good?
I mean, yeah, sometimes it depends, man. Yeah, I do. But I don't know. I was thinking about doing it longer, but I don't know, man, because like, might not be fun. But I heard after 48 hours, you're not very hungry anymore. But I don't know about those long ones. It seems might be a little painful, but that's what all the good shit's supposed to happen.
That's what that's what Dana White says. So I'm curious the studies behind that. I don't know. I felt pretty good. There were times I was hungry. I probably wasn't perfect, but I'm not a heavy breakfast eater anyways. I've been running a lot more. Treadmill, went outside and ran, and it's definitely benefited my run. And I don't even think it's so much just the fasting itself. I think it's more eating lighter, just not having a huge meal in your stomach. I've just never been a huge eater anyways. And when I had to gain weight or bulk up, that was torture to me, trying to get down 3,500 calories in a day.
Yeah, that does not sound fun.
It's a lot of shitting.
Yes. Seems like it would be a lot of shitting. Ugh. God, that's like all you're doing.
Yeah, the eating and shitting and being nauseated all the time. And that's a nicer thing too, because I used to eat a little later. I've been trying to eat better. And sometimes, when you're digesting, it kind of fucks with your sleep. So yeah, I definitely think it's been beneficial. So yeah, we'll keep you guys out there updated. I hope you continue and continue. Cheers to continued health via fasting and smaller 1 meal or 2 meals a day, Grant Mills.
That's what she said.
Ah,
That didn't even make any sense.
it didn't, but it was. I chuckled.
Oh,
Oh,
whoa, where is he?
We'll see.
How was your weekend there, Whis?
It was pretty good. A lot of football. Florida State not making it, guys. That's pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of people pissed about that, but I don't know why.
yeah.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, I figured we'd probably have a good conversation on that. It is what it is. If you're a Florida State fan, or you think Florida State should have got in over Texas, Alabama, Michigan, or Washington, they wouldn't have. Listen, I'll go ahead and say it because I've been thinking about it all weekend. I've tried not to post shit on socials because I've already trolled a little bit after the Georgia game and the Iron Bowl. I'm not going to keep doing it. I try not to fuck around too much. But Florida State, Vegas already has them as underdogs to every team had they played any team in the top 4. They're already underdogs to Georgia. They're going to get steamrolled by Georgia. You don't have your star athlete. I think if they would have played Louisville, to a degree where they controlled the game. They won 24-6. I think they'd have been in hands down. Did you watch that game? It was terrible.
I might have had it on, but I did not watch it.
Gotcha. I actually watched all of the game. I went to a friend's house, Chuckles, for the Alabama game, and saw. We watched, I think, till the third quarter. He's only about 20 minutes away, so I left and got home, watched the rest of it. It was abysmal, man. That game was terrible. They were struggling throughout. Third string quarterback was getting punished by Louisville and their defense. It just did not reflect a team that's in the top four. And remind you, Louisville just lost to Kentucky. Kentucky played both Alabama and Georgia and lost by 3 touchdowns to each of those, if not 4 or more. Alabama played them at home, and the only reason they scored 2 of those touchdowns, I think, was because it was the last 2 minutes. Alabama's probably playing the cheerleaders at that point. So, yeah, Florida State didn't have it. The committee got it right. I feel bad, but without Jordan Travis in there, without your second string quarterback, without making a statement when you have the opportunity to do it, Alabama's better than you. And people said, I don't understand this. I don't understand. Well, the SEC should have knocked each other out. So if the 2 best teams knock each other out, they shouldn't play even if they're better than a team that's not? Come the fuck on. Obviously better. Florida State, man, you're going to get steamrolled by Georgia. I've said my piece on it.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. They, I don't know. I'm not sure how they do the top 4. I mean, whatever. But I would have rather had seen FSU in there in place of Washington. I know they can't do that because of something, but I mean, why not? Washington ain't gonna make it. They're gonna get blowed the fuck out.
Yeah.
So I think FSU is better than Washington.
Yeah, and and here's the thing: next year it's going to be better when we have a 12-team playoff, but you're also going to have number 13, 14, and 15 bitching about why they're not 11 and 12. It's never going to end the complaints. Last year, everybody had to have TCU in, Max Duggan, and it was the right thing to do, even though even Alabama was favored ahead of TCU. And they knew Alabama was a better team, but they did the right thing. They put the quote-unquote right thing, put TCU in there. What happened? Yeah, TCU won the first round. Michigan, who wasn't shit last year, probably not shit this year. But guess what happened when they went to Georgia? 65-7 in a national championship game. If that's your 2 best teams, you did something fucking wrong.
Yeah, that was a shit game.
Yeah, it was terrible. So I don't feel bad for Florida State. I think they had their opportunity to show out a little bit. If your depth was a national championship contender depth, you should have had a lot more points, style points in your championship game. You didn't. 16-6 is not going to cut it. They were obviously getting worse. Greg McElroy said the best word: trajectory. They were going downhill. They were not doing very well. They were not going to beat any of these guys. Alabama's been uphill. This is not even advocating for Alabama. I actually think Texas, had the better seat. Hard to say with the Oklahoma loss, but the head-to-head, if you have to put that in there, even though it's week 2, yeah, I mean, they should have probably got in. But fuck, if you want to play that, then Georgia should be back in. So, I don't know. I'm with you. I don't think Washington's that great of a team. I don't think the Pac-12 was all that impressive this year. I mean, I guess they did beat Oregon twice, which is pretty a testament. But, I mean, how good were they really anyway? So, we'll find out next year. The playoffs expansion is going to be great. But from the eye test, no, I don't think Florida State is a top 4 team.
No, definitely not. It's Monday night game, getting a little crazy, 28-28.
Yeah, pretty good.
So you think if Nick Saban wins a championship this year, he's gonna you think he's gonna be done?
I don't think so. I can't see it. No. I maybe getting there. I mean, obviously, every year is going to be closer than the years past. I just don't think so. He seems healthy. He seems very vibrant. He says that's what he loves. I think he's truly passionate about it. I think that's just genuinely what he loves to do. I couldn't see it, especially seeing how. And I also think he likes fucking with people. I think he loves it when people count him out. I think he likes being an underdog. Um, I think he was closer to taking the Texas job than he is to retiring now at Alabama. Does that make sense, or do you disagree with that?
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Was he 73?
I think so.
So
Getting up there. Yeah, I think at the Texas job, that was at the height of him being almost perfect in the midst of the national championship reigns back to back. And the fans were just very, very. I don't think he was having fun. I think he was winning. The fans were just ungrateful, leaving games. And he was. I really think he was motivated to take that job. But I think now he's in a good place. I think there's a lot more competition. A lot of his proteges are really stepping up, challenging him. I think he likes that challenge. I think it keeps him alive. I'm not saying he wouldn't live. Seems like a very healthy guy for his age, but I think it keeps him alive in the term of like the spirit of enjoying your life. So no, I don't think he's going anywhere. Not anytime soon. Maybe a couple of years, but not right now.
yeah, I think Joe Paterno coached on 80 something, didn't he?
Yeah, he was hiding all those pedophiles.
Sick fuckers.
Yeah.
So, whatever, man. Whatever. I mean, God damn it. You know?
Yeah.
This weekend was all right. I had an admin day today, so that wasn't not fun. I always have to do these stupid ass LinkedIn trainings every fucking on these damn things. Man. I have to go on there and act like I'm going through these fucking shits, man. And then they have some of them that got questions on, like quiz questions on them. I'm like, oh man, that's shit. Because if they don't, I just let them play out, and I'm not even there.
I like to congratulate you on those. I'm proud of you in taking those.
That fucking stupid shit.
Did they sign you up for those, or do you choose what you want to take?
No, they're just like, take either 2 of your choosing or these 3, or 3 of your choosing or these 3, or whatever. I'm like, all right, brr. I'm watching like Pat McAfee and she's.
oh, McAfee trolling the Georgia fans.
Hey, he's funny. I like Pat McAfee, man. I don't know why people hate him. I guess because he's different.
It's I think it's a lot of the people that are just very not fun. I have a lot of things to expand on that, on the people that don't like Pat McAfee, but I can't summarize it. I will put it that way. It's people that are just very boring.
Yeah, they sticks in the mud.
Yeah, very vanilla. Yeah, that's a good way to put it.
I thought I had a muddier one. That one's kind of.
Well, that's getting there.
Is that loud on your end? Can you hear that?
I can hear pretty good.
All right, because it's gonna be low on mine, but like these here electronics are kind of complicated sometimes.
Like
I did have sex with a girl this weekend.
Oh, tell us how it went.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Well, she was so stupid. When I told her to squeal like a pig, she said, "Moo."
Oh.
Oh man, that's really new.
Not one of my favorites, but hey, I have to go with it sometimes. I'm just telling you guys what happens out there in the dating world. It's not fun, folks.
It
can get downright dicey out there.
It's a zoo out there. I had a friend of mine I went to high school with, and he was posting about dating and how women are. He's about our age, 40. I think he's almost 40 or 40-ish, in that territory. Talking about how girls are playing games and shit, and he can't date in this world. But here's the thing with him: he just really sucks. Yeah, he kind of chubby, and he looks like no kids, never married. I think he'd still be living at home, to be honest.
Holy.
Yeah, and he got like goatee, but not like a one that, some guys can rock a goatee. have a couple buddies that do. I've seen you rock like a bit of a goatee, right? I think you can.
I don't have a chin. I have to have like chin hair.
Yeah, I think you can pull it off. I tried to. I cannot pull it off. I look too much like a contractor. He's got it, but he looks like probably the same. Probably the old contractor or something. He's talking about girl.
Artist, motherfucker.
Artist, yeah, that's what you look like. But yeah, the way listening to him talk about dating, I'm like, dude, you didn't date in high school. Nobody's playing games. They're just trying to let you down gently.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, he's no, it's they have all of the advantages nowadays. It's super easy for them, and it still was back in the day, but now, man, like the dynamics often everybody knows the dynamic, man, but it's like they don't want to recognize it. Okay, no women want to fucking recognize the dynamic. They're like, well, why don't you? If I want a girl with a large body count, well. Do I have to explain this to you for the 145,000th time around this motherfucker? That you can, no, a regular guy like you and me, we're not going to go out and get hit on, right? That doesn't happen.
No.
Right? We got to work for it. We got to have some kind of game, something going on with us, right? Whether it's you being cute, but you also have to have, a personality, be charismatic, funny, man. In some cases, be working out or whatever, depending on your personality. But still, I mean, that's a part of the game too.
Sure.
It's not applicable to every case, but overall, right? That's what dudes do, right? To get girls, right? What do girls do? They just got to be there, put on fucking makeup or something, man. That's about it. It's not that hard, dude. We got to do all the hard shit.
Show up to the show, and they're in. They're recruited already.
We gotta plan the fucking day. Where are we going? What are we doing after? Like, what do they do?
They also get the benefit of a long night, and what I mean by that, if there's like guys out there, right, and like eventually even like the ugly, heavier girls that may not get the attention as some of their friends. Towards the end of the night, a lot of guys are going to be like, gosh, you don't look that bad. Hey, you know what? Even they're going to get that benefit. Guys, if they're just not feeling you, they're not going to go out. They're not going to chase. They're not going to pursue. That's not universal, but that is probably the rule more than the exception. So yeah, girls definitely get the benefit on that. I agree with you. So you gotta invest in yourself. That's the best investment a guy could probably do. Invest in yourself. Some way.
That's.
I mean, like you said, but I think there's many avenues you can do that. Whether it's working out and looking better, whether it's educational, or in making more money, whether it's whatever it may be. Got to make yourself better somehow. You can't live at home.
Yeah, that's not good.
No.
And if you are, you at least got to give her the excuse that you're doing something. I'm on the way. I'm just taking a break for a minute, or whatever. My last business failed.
Oh man, I think.
Okay, please.
Yeah, but just say you travel the world. It's 9 months out of the year, and it doesn't make sense for you to invest in a property because you'll be traveling in 2 more months, and you're just staying with your parents until then.
Exactly. See, you have to lie, and then wonder why we have to lie. Well, to get the puss, you stupid bitch. I have to give me all this still, because if I was up front with you wouldn't even be fucking with me. So, yeah, I got to do all kinds of shit.
I kind of like your excuse telling me I have a failed business. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad one.
Oh, I got entrepreneur aspirations, at least.
Yeah.
Like, it depends on her mentality. I guess she knows businesses got to fail sometimes. Like,
yeah,
it might be a 50-50 ball. Maybe don't say that.
Yeah. Maybe say that your business is having growing pains. You grew so much that you had to cash out stock options or something. I don't know. You had to reinvest into the business. I don't know why that killed me so much. Hey, you live at home with your parents. Oh yeah, I have a failed business.
Oh, that's business failed. Was in the crapper.
Get out of here, asshole.
Get away from me, creep. Oh man,
That was a good one. That gave me a delightful chuckle.
hey man, you gotta think of good ones out there. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, it's tumultuous out there, fellas, because
Sure.
you can think you have the right one and you don't have the right one, and you pass on a girl and you think maybe I fucked up, but did you fuck up? I don't know. It can be life can be a funny thing, friends.
It's strange.
It is strange.
I love getting some strange here.
Yeah, that's not bad. But you're with baby now.
Oh,
You forgot.
sometimes I'm creeping sometimes, but baby don't know won't hurt you.
Here we go.
Yeah, well, that's your deal. I don't know, man. Oh, whoa. You drinking on any whiskey or beer tonight there, Wig?
You know what? Tonight I am not. I have. I'm trying to save myself for the weekend. We're gonna have an exciting weekend. I plan on going through some beer and some whiskey, some drinks. So nothing tonight. I was actually okay this weekend. Didn't drink too much. How about yourself? You got anything? Any special pours?
Nah, man, not really. Not really, my friend. I was drinking some beer earlier, but nothing really. I'm trying to cut out some stuff from my diet. Alcohol, yeah, that's not working that good. But like sugar, yeah, sugar got to go for real. Like no more sugar stuff. No sugar in it anymore. So
Yeah, I feel better without the sugar. I'm just trying to manage drinking. Like if I know I'm going to drink in football season, I've typically been bad about it and really go hard in the paint. Don't get me wrong, I love it sometimes. I mean, hell, Thanksgiving was fantastic. That's when you should be drinking, enjoying it. But I'm trying to just cut out the casual, just sucking it down shit. Like, oh, it's Sunday night, I have nothing to do. let me just get drunk.
yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah, so
Yeah, you don't drink like every night or anything. I know guys that drink 8 or 9 beers every night. That's crazy.
yeah, I know a couple of friends of mine that have at least a cocktail every night, and one had a streak going on that I think it was for quite some time, and 2 or 3 cocktails every night after work. Hey, sounds like 1958. I like it. Come home to the pipe and the slippers, a couple of cocktails, some gimlets or a Negroni, and relax. I don't have an issue with it. The more that I've worn this little Whoop heart rate band and my Apple Watch and all that shit, and I've been trying to run more. On days I drink, even just a little bit. Well, I ain't gonna say just a little bit. If it's over 2 drinks, I guess that is a little bit. If it's 2, 3 drinks plus, man, my recovery the next day is trash. Heart rate's up. You don't really get all the health benefits after your workout that day. If you do work out, it's just I try to be conscious of that. So if I'm gonna go hard, I'm gonna go hard. And just call it a wasted day for working out and recovery shit.
What time do you get up every morning? Is it the same time?
No, I change up just depending. Lately it's been any time as early as 6:15, 6:30, and late as 8:15. So
wow, man, I got it today at 11 o'clock.
Damn, that's sweet.
That ain't sweet. I feel like a fucking junkie or some shit, dude. I gotta stop this.
Well, what time did you go to bed last night?
Oh man, see, I don't think it was that well. Probably about 1:30.
Okay, well,
That's still a lot though, man. Like that's what happens if you get too much sleep. Can't you get like fucked up disease?
I don't think. See now.
It's like you get fucked up. Like either way, if you don't sleep enough, you get fucked up, and if you sleep too much, you get fucked up. So where's the? I guess they say 8 hours is good.
Yeah, you never know how it's gonna go. They're always changing it, but here's the thing. I've got one of these Whoop bands. I love it. It's great. It's pretty streamlined. It measures your sleep. And I didn't realize how much sleep I was not getting. So even if I'm in the bed, say I'm in bed, I'm closing my eyes at 1 in the morning, and I'm planning on getting up at 9. Just your math, you're like, well, that's 8 hours of sleep, pretty close, man. If I'm dozy 7 hours 30 minutes, you're really not. It's strange how it breaks it down to your REM sleep, your deep sleep, and usually if you're in bed, eyes closed from 1 to 9, and you get up and pee here and there, you're probably getting you're lucky to get around 6 hours of actual sleep during that time. It's crazy. And that's what has motivated me to try to do a little better with my sleep, because I've always felt tired. I've definitely been better at it since I've been wearing this Whoop band and monitoring that. So yeah, I think take off an hour and a half for how much you think you're getting. So if you think you're 1 to 9, I'm going to get 8 hours, probably getting about 6.5.
Okay.
Yeah, if you think you're getting about 7, oh shit, I'm going to try to do crunch time. I'm going to get 7. You're probably getting about 5.5. Because some nights I've woke up or I've had bad sleep. I'm like, I slept like shit. And look at the thing, it says like 4 hours, 15 minutes. I'm like, God damn, I knew I was kind of up and here and there, but damn, that's really how shitty it was.
That's interesting.
Yeah. It definitely has kind of motivated me to try to be a better sleeper.
I got to wake up tomorrow. I have an appointment with Roger Harry.
Oh.
He's been, I don't know where he's been gone, man. It's like I tried to schedule an appointment and it was like, it's been like a month or something. I don't know. I guess he went somewhere or something. And some days blocked off because I couldn't get an appointment for a while. My hair is looking fucking a fool.
He did go out of town for a minute somewhere. I got my hair cut Friday.
Past Friday?
Yeah, this past Friday. Asked him if we would see him, Roger Harry, at the Christmas dinner. He did not even entertain that. He said he would not show up to such places. So
Roger Harry. I wonder where he be going.
He said not to Christmas.
Let's try to run into him one time.
Oh, man. You got to go down to like Bottega or something.
Oh, man. That place don't have no prices on the menu.
Oh,
I think there's 2 sides to it. Have you ever been in there?
Yeah, like once or twice a long time ago. Isn't there the bar side?
Yeah, there's like a bar side. I think like, I don't know, a restaurant side maybe.
I'd be down with going to the bar. Like just having a guy. I would hate 4 cocktails, $117.
Yep. That's one of Frank's. Frank Stitt. He owns that one. The Shane Hall and Highland.
Oh man.
Highland. I never understood how people like that place so much. I think it's still closed though.
Is it?
Yeah. Fonfon's open, and I guess Bottega is because I always see people coming out of there.
I see people coming out of there all the time, but man, I never hear of anybody that I know personally. Well, probably because I know poor people and shit.
We po.
Yeah, we po, homie. Yeah, that's probably why. I never hear people talking about how often they go there, except of course Roger Harry, because he's that type of
some weirdos coming out of there, or old people or something. Let's go post up over there.
We need to. I wouldn't have a post up. Get out of here, assholes! You don't belong here. Yeah, I'd be down.
Yeah, I need a new spot to chill out. The neighborhood pub's cool. I got burnt out on it. I ain't been in a while, and I don't know. They're cool, man. It's just how you get tired of a place, I guess.
Yeah,
I need a new like spot or something.
Yeah, wish you were closer. I think Velma's up here. Maybe my new hangout here and there. Check it out or something. But
have you been there since they redid it?
No, I was. I've kind of purposely have not gone. Wanted it to be organic when I hang out with everybody, but I haven't. I've driven by there. I'm literally probably 1.5 miles from there, so really no excuse other than I just really haven't had the chance. But I figured it'd be fun anyways to all check it out at the same time, get a good feedback. But it looks cool. I have messaged them and talked to the people, trying to. I tried to get a gauge of when they were opening because they opened about 2-3 weeks ago. So it looks cool though. Happy for them.
Whole Vilmers, man, that place. Wow.
Yeah. Did you go back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it was cool. Well, that was cool. So that'll be cool to see them redo it. think Big Mustard's coming, so that'll be cool.
Big Mustard is coming. We should have a good turnout. I say that every year, and then there's always last minute flakes, but a lot of people have told me that they will be there. So we should have Duck, Big Mustard, LD, Max Zach, not Roger Harry. He said he does not hang out with hooligans. So yeah, it looks like a good group. You know what I do? I liked exploring downtown when we went to the bars and clubs down there. Man, it's just so hard to find one that you can actually fit several people in there. Do you still find that though? Is that the style now with bars and clubs? Like the niche is to have it as big as a hallway?
I don't know. I don't really go out that much, but some of those places are just, I don't know, it's just small.
Yeah.
Small. Have you ever eaten that place called La Fresca?
No, I've heard about it though. It seems like someplace you've checked out before.
No, I want to check it out. I heard it's really good.
Oh shit.
So I was going to take this old biatch up there the other night, but man, we couldn't get it together. So she's kind of weird too, man. I typed something, man. I met this old bitch on Bumble or whatever, man. And I typed something, man. We started texting. I forgot what I said. Oh, we was talking about our degree or whatever. And I was like, yeah, what I said, it's not that fun, I guess, or something. You know how you say, I guess, well,
right.
Yeah, you know. And then like, man, she said something. She was like, oh, okay, what do you mean? Guess what? Guess. And man, it triggered a glitch. I was like, what?
Oh God.
I didn't know how to answer her. Like, what the fuck you mean? I guess, you know what I mean? Like she thought, I don't know what the hell, dude. I was like, this bitch kind of dumb, dude. What? Man. I was just saying, like, like that expression. It was, get like, hold on, let me go back here and see. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we need the transcripts. Let's pull up the receipts on this.
So basically, she told me her degree, and she's like, and yours? And I said, computer network engineering. She said, very cool. I said, it was, I guess, LOL, right? And then she texts back, guess, with a question mark. And then I said, well, maybe she meant, maybe she was meant, why was it, why I guess is what I thought she said. And so I said, I got into it for a few years, but it became boring. And then she says, into what for a few years?
Oh, man.
Yeah. And then I said, network engineering. And then she says, so what was the guess?
Oh,
I was like, what? How in the fuck do I answer that? What do you mean, how was the guess? I was just saying, oh, God. I didn't answer for like hours. Then I just meant it wasn't really fun. like, what the fuck, dude? Who the hell? How do you get confused? I've never had anybody like question that before. Is that weird?
It's weird, but there's some people that just don't understand how to read text with like.
Maybe that was it.
What is she, 67? Is that the issue? She
don't like the old bitches. No, man, she's like 40 something, 47, I think, but she's still kind of old. But she still should understand.
Yeah.
And then I think she's from Atlanta. I don't know, man. It's the South. We say that kind of shit. So
yeah, I when you read it, I would have absolutely zero problem understanding what you were trying to say. Like, I guess it was all right. I guess. Yeah, I don't. But I've known a few people like that. I cannot think of any in particular, but I know of some instances where people have gone back and it's like, well, what do you mean there? And it's like, what are you talking about? I know one of our friends recently, we posted an image and it took him a little bit of a second to understand the image.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty self-explanatory.
God, I swear.
Man, come on, man. Just don't say anything sometimes, or use Google. You know what I mean? You don't have to just blurt out a question. There are other ways.
There are some silly people out there. I'm telling you. But yeah, there's. I think we've got a family member, not on my side, that has that struggle with text and understanding. It's conversational. It's not. I think they read it too literal. Like, I guess. Like, wait, you're guessing something? Like, they're not. They're reading it probably as you would read a book and not like have a conversation. If that makes sense. Like, but I don't know. People are stupid.
Who knows, man? Who knows? Oh, blah, 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 blah. Man, damn, I'm ready for some college. Well, we're going to have a bunch of bowls coming up, so that'll be cool.
Yeah, I'm
And,
gonna have to do that next week and get the pick'ems list. I think they finalized all the games, so nothing until the 16th. So that'll probably be next week when I get the list up because I haven't printed it out yet. Should be a good bowl schedule though. I was watching some of the matchups and they all looked pretty good. I think they typically do good matchups. The only shitty thing now is so many people sit out.
Yeah, but you can see what's coming on with the next wave of talent, if you will.
That's right.
Hell, that's what they're supposed to fucking be about anyway. So,
Shit.
let's see what's going on in the world of video games and other stuff. Remember Master P used to go, Do you have a Sam's Club membership?
I do.
Oh, so y'all be up in the Sam's Club busting up in the Sam's Club.
Sometimes.
What's good about getting, like, what do you get there?
You know what? I do not know. I go probably 5% of the time. So I know there's a lot of groceries that we get come from there. I think mostly our drinks, Powerades, bottled waters, things like that. And what else? Dog food, maybe?
Oh,
I don't know.
dog food. And dog food. Well, I was going to do a story about this deer running through a California Sam's Club, man, but it's really nothing here. Basically, a deer went running through several yards in California and even a pool, and then went into Sam's. You can see it on Instagram. Look it up. Man,
Love it.
Great fucking story there. So, oh man, do you do burpees when you be working out?
Yeah, I do sometimes. Right now with the elbow, I'm not doing too many because it puts a little bit of stress on the old arm. But yeah, I like burpees. Is that something you get down on?
No, but Tommy Vu looks like he set a world record. This is by Jonah Lawrence. Oregon man breaks world record for most burpee pull-ups on GMA. So I don't watch GMA, but Army National Guard officer Tommy Vu took a Guinness World Records title for most burpee pull-ups in 1 minute, raising money for a charity during a live broadcast on Good Morning America Friday. Vu successfully completed 26 burpee pull-ups, beating the previous record by one. The attempt unseated Ranveer Desi of India, who completed 25 burpee pull-ups in 1 minute in June 2020. Vu also holds the record for most chest-to-ground burpees in an hour after successfully completing 1,002 on March 27th. Vu is a sports medicine physician assistant in Salem, Oregon. He said attempting the record was part of a personal fitness goal. Quote, I've got young kids. I want to make sure that as I age, I'm able to play with them consistently throughout their childhood. I don't want to be the dad that holds them back, end quote. And yeah, so you can look that up on Guinness World Records on Twitter X, whatever it is, man. So
impressive.
Yeah, pretty impressive there, young man. Doing burpees. Yeah. Now I need to get a good. Probably after the podcast, I'm gonna start my workout regimen. I keep saying that, man. I never do that shit. My thing is going to the gym is sucky, but I can't even get my lazy ass just to do something at the house, which I am gonna do. But back in the day, man, just going to the fucking gym, man. That's like I don't even want to do that shit. But once you get there, it's cool. But just getting in that mindset.
Yeah, I always tell people if you're starting out, man, make it super simple where like you can't not do it. Like do 5 squats in the kitchen, and free squats are one of the best exercises, bar none. Just squat down 5 times. Help squat down one, and do that every day. Because usually if you get one, you'll do two, you'll do 5, something like that. Try some push-ups. But one of my favorite things to do at home, absolutely love to, and especially as you age, this is just a piece of advice for guys, man. Look on YouTube, 10-minute beginners yoga, 15-minute beginners yoga. God, you will realize how tight your body is when you do that shit. So yeah,
Do you do yoga?
I do. I need to do it more. I was doing 2 or 3 YouTube videos a week for some time. Definitely made me feel a lot more limber and pretty good shape. So yeah, I recommend it, especially if you do like male yoga. Look up like beginner male yoga. Good stretches. They emphasize more of, I think, what how guys probably need more than what a woman would need. Not really too different, but for me, like if you do jujitsu and things like that, you need to get the hips opened up a little bit more and shit like that. So,
Like 3 times a week, or do every day with rotating body parts? How do you do that?
Right now, I'm running mostly, so I try to do a little bit of something every day. I'm on a running program right now because I can't really lift heavy till February, till I get a clearance on my elbow and shit. But I try to run. I think it's 3 days a week the first month, and it goes to 4 days a week. But I try to do a little bit every day. Like last night, I just did some dumbbells, real light. I think I did 10 pounds, but just pressed them, shoulder pressed them as many times as I could. Kind of count that. Nothing right now in particular. I do like following a plan. I like having a simple plan if I go to the gym, just because I like efficiency. I've said this 100 times, man. I really like. I don't like to try to figure it out the day of. Like, oh, what am I going to do today? I'd rather go in, try to. I already know what I'm going to do and knock that shit out. I'll be done with it.
I gotcha.
I'll get you a plan up.
Hitting the plan up, man. See, I like to work out for a little while and then just quit for a really long time and then start back again. So, like, it's really pointless.
Oh no, it's the hard part. That's why, like I said, if you have a plan and it's people make it too hard. It's to me like investing. If you're going to invest, make it something easy. And there's people that can invest, 25% of my paycheck, going in, I'm going to be on a budget and shit. Man, that's fine. I do a little bit here and there. Not here and there. I do something consistently every time in a different account. Same with working out. I like to do a little bit every day if I can, but nothing crazy.
I got a plan, dude. Like 15 minutes. It's like really, nothing. But I don't even do that, man. I'm pretty sorry.
Oh no, get down.
So sorry, shit. But no, I'm gonna start it tonight after the pod. I get everything up. Well, I'm start busting it out in the morning. I gotta wake up earlier and then just bust it out in the morning. Probably get it going anyway, man. Feel better.
Hell yeah, you will. I mean, that's what I've tried drinking in the morning too, and it's probably not technically fasting if I'm fasting, but I've had the green drink. Jocko has one. It's all the plant shit in there and a bunch of vitamins. It's like a greens powder. But, dude, okay. I swear, I do that. I do a tiny bit of juice. I'm not too heavy on juices just because, there's sugars too, but it's natural juice just to try to give it a little flavor and a little vitamins, maybe like a splash, then water, shake that bitch up. But man, I swear after I drink that, I feel really good. I like that.
Okay, so it gives you some energy or something?
I feel like it does. I know there's some natural herbs or supplements or some bullshit that's in there. I've enjoyed it. I've done it for about 2-3 weeks now. And, I think if you're not eating something until later in the day, having that, I've felt great. I've done it before I ran and it feels, works for me.
Okay. So you just drink that every day in the morning?
I do, yeah. Since I guess it's still technical. Some people say, well, you break your fast because you're getting calories. Maybe, whatever. I don't know. I'm not doing anything in particular for that. I'm just not eating. But the green drink definitely I feel like it's helped, and I feel like whatever's in there, and I could go back over it. I don't have it with me, but I feel like the shit gives me pretty good energy, and I definitely feel like I think much more clear. Could be lying to myself. Maybe it's a placebo.
I don't know, man. Huh. Well, I mean, I'm not, when it comes to vitamins and stuff, I don't know. And that stuff, like how, I guess you're absorbing it. Well, I mean, but
Sure.
then they say, like, with some vitamins, you don't, or, it's confusing. So,
Yeah. Everybody's different.
I know you like to kill frogs. What about turtles?
Oh, man. Mean. No, I like turtles. I've known some people that probably have some animosity towards the shelled little creatures, but not me. Jay Wiggy is all about the turtles. What about yourself, and where are we going with this turtle love?
I like turtles. I don't have a problem with them. But now, the world's oldest living land animal celebrates its 191st birthday, and it's one of them big, tortoise. Named Jonathan, celebrated his 191st birthday on the island of St. Helena, but he might be much older. His age is unknown, but he was at least 50 when he was found or brought to the island from Seychelles in 1882, making him at least 191 years old, possibly a lot older. Jonathan is the world's oldest living land animal, as well as the oldest turtle, Chelonian. Chelonian, I don't know.
Chelonian?
Recorded history.
Huh.
He is a Seychelles giant tortoise, a species with an average lifespan of about 150 years. Quote, in spite of losing his sense of smell and being virtually blind from cataracts, his appetite remains keen, veterinarian Joe Hollins told us, or told this article writer. He is still being hand-fed once a week with a fortifying helping of fruits and veggies by a small, dedicated team. This is not only not only supplements his calories, but provides those essential drivers of his metabolism, vitamins, minerals, and trace elements. Jonathan has lived at the plantation house, the resident of the St. Helena's governor, for 141 years. So that's an old fucking turtle right there. That fool's huge.
Mother old.
Man, I'm glad we don't live that long. That would suck.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that. I guess, they move so damn slow. That type of longevity is probably not shit to them.
What do they do all day? They just sit there?
And probably chill. They probably tune into podcasts like ours.
Hell yeah.
That's what they up to. That's old Jonathan. I think I've read about him before. That's impressive though, man. It really is.
Yeah. Old ass turtle. So GTA, the new one, you getting down on that? Are you a big GTA guy?
You know what? I talked with another friend of ours this weekend, not specifically about GTA. I am a GTA guy. I don't get into it as much as I don't get into it like, I don't know. I haven't gotten into it any crazy, but I've bought every one of them, I think, at least at some point, for different platforms. But man, I'm gonna have to get a new system, and yeah, I think I'd get down on the new GTA.
GTA, man.
Grand Theft Auto.
I really got into it, man. It'd be making me nauseated with that fucked up viewpoint. I feel like I'm gonna throw up after playing that shit for like an hour. I don't know. I'm like, man, I ain't doing that shit. So I'm not a big video games guy. We talk about this shit, but just I don't know, certain games, Some people are really into that shit, and that's cool. But like Starfield, that's one that like everybody's into now. I think Starfield.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
I don't know, man.
I
been playing it for hours. You've been playing this 8 hours. Do something.
Yeah, I can't get into something that. I can't invest into something that much on a video game. I'm Hank Hill right now. But yeah, NC Double, obviously, we talk about that every time. Grand Theft I would play. I have fun with it. I've played it online. I don't get really down on online, but just the open world campaign mode, I have a pretty good time with that.
Oh, so you still play it, huh?
It's been a minute, but yeah, I mean, probably I'll go through spells probably every year. I'll start just pull it out at some point and be like, let's get down, and then I'll probably be on it for a couple of weeks or months, and then it just goes away. Kind of like you in the exercise. I'm like down, invested, and then it's just like a fart in the wind. It gone.
Yeah. I guess it seems like you got to do too much with the exercising. Well, maybe not, man. I don't know. I guess it just depends on what you want. You know what I mean? Like if you're one of these fools that be juicing and gets huge, that's a different kind of deal. I ain't doing that.
Nah.
So, but like those guys are crazy, and then they're probably gonna die of a fucking massive stroke. And then after they come off of the shit, man, it's gone. Like it's like, why'd you even do it? Now you got all these fucked up health problems, and you look horrible.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I don't never really understood that. I guess only if you were like Arnold Schwarzenegger. I mean, he looked amazing, but I mean, he's had like 20 heart surgeries too. Probably should be dead by now. But he's that motherfucker. Wow, he was doing that shit. Like, I wonder how much of that shit. Like, man, God, dude, he was crazy looking.
Yeah, he was
crazy.
He would have looked extremely impressive without that stuff. Anything that he done, just because he was so good night. That was a beautiful catch by the Jags. Wonder what the flag's going to be on. Yeah, Schwarzenegger would have looked amazing, just eating right, really investing in himself. Holding call coming back, boo. So, but on testosterone, steroids, man, yeah, he was larger than life.
Yep, that's crazy time. Oh, God. Well, let's go ahead and do a break here real quick. Get your wrangling rolls. And I got a beer in the fridge. I might crack it open.
Get it.
And then, I'll just meet us back here in a couple of shakes of a lamb's tail there, boy.
What?
We're back, folks. Had me a Coors Light, just chilling.
There you go.
You know, I don't have a favorite beer, but been drinking Miller Lite lately. It was Modelo, and then Miller Lite. And when Miller Lite's not around, I get Coors Light. What about you? What's your, if you're going to go to the store and just get like a quick 12, what do you get?
I'll go Miller Lite. I've been a Miller Lite guy for a little while. I was Coors Light back in the day, but I don't know. Miller just...
It's got a little bit more flavor, and it's not, I don't know. I like Miller Lite, too.
I do, too. I think so. I think for your budget beer, there's categories. If I'm going to try to enjoy some beer and actually drink on some, there's a couple of local ones that I like pretty good. Cahaba Blonde, probably the best. Beach beers, some Corona. Land Shark's a really good one. And then, budget, just drinking with the boys, going to crack a case. Miller Lite, I don't think you can beat it. And I would take Miller Lite on any of those other, take a cooler full of that to the beach too. Fuck it.
Yeah, no, I think it's a good beer, just good all around beer. Not, you don't want to be double fisting snake handlers all the time. So,
ooh, yeah, I got in trouble with that snake handler before.
Do you like that? Is that like a harsh beer? I've never had it.
It's actually pretty good. I haven't had it in a while. I did not realize the alcohol content was so high.
Yeah, those will get you.
Yeah, I was at the spot back in the day and by myself, and I think I came after a workout one night and was just going to have a beer or two. I ended up having 3 of those snake handlers. Ran into somebody outside, and I was like hammered. I was like, man, what the fuck? And then a bartender that we knew, it's like, yeah, man, those are like 11% or something like that. I was like, god damn. So,
yeah, those peanut butter porter from Back 40, I think, are like that. Or like 10 or 11. And I was like, damn, they're pretty good. You drink 4 of them though, you're feeling pretty right.
Yeah, that's why I like I never get into why people want to criticize beers and stuff. Oh, you drink that bullshit, it's horrible. Like, dude, it's beer. Who cares? I don't judge either way.
Unless it's like, Beast Ice, and that shit's terrible.
Yeah, I'm not going to get down on something that's just absolutely awful, but...
It's ass. Like Colt 45, or some Schlitz. That's just terrible. Old English.
Oh, man.
That shit's hard. It tastes horrible.
I don't even think I've ever had none of that shit.
Yeah, don't do it, man. They used to have this one called Hurricane. That was a malt liquor, man. These big ass, like 16-ounce bottles, man. That shit was... I didn't like this shit either. I don't like malt liquor, though.
No, I can do without that shit.
Yeah, it does. It just doesn't have a good taste to me.
No, I can do without some malt liquor. I've had it before, but it's not that good.
That shit nasty as hell. Well, I got a game review, and I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the name of this game. It's called Ninja Saviors for the Nintendo Switch. So this is like, I think it's like a takeoff on the Ninja Warriors or something, maybe. That was an old school Nintendo game, actually. So the Ninja Saviors, Return of the Warriors. All right. Well, it's an old beat 'em up 2D action game. The Ninjas have returned. It's a Taito title. This come out this year, I guess. It's based on the old 90s games for the Super Nintendo. 8 levels. You gotta battle android ninjas and brawl your way through waves of enemy hordes in a dystopian future. You'll take on a tyrant Bangalore and his henchmen either alone or, for the first time in the history of the series, with a friend. So settle into a night on the couch with your friends and reminisce about the golden era of 90s co-op game evenings you know and love. So, and this game, like I said, based off the Ninja Warriors, the old one from Super Nintendo. I never played that one. Did you? Wiggy?
Sorry, I was talking. I was on mute. I did not play that one.
Okay, so it's basically like your classic 2D kind of deal. You know, it's very slow. Like, I don't know, man. I tried playing this. It's not very fast. It looked cool on the pictures, and gameplay is very clunky, slow. Your characters just don't like move how you're gonna think they're gonna move. You know, I'd pass on this one, man. I don't even want to rate it anything. That's pretty bad. This is not a good game. Yeah, I would just not even do it at all. It's just not fun. It's very slow game. You know, and just don't even waste your money. This one was released, look back on the 2019, looks like. You know, trying to see, it looks like TV mode, tabletop mode, handheld mode. This is just a Switch title, so it wasn't like a port over from any other game. But go ahead and don't do that, you know. Don't do it. Oh, do it. Don't do it. Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown. That's coming out next year. I'm gonna have to get that. I remember the old one. I remember the super old one.
The one 2D on the computer where you kind of had to make those jumps and shit.
Yeah, dude. Shit's hella old.
Sweet.
But that was a good game, even for now, man. I feel like it's still kind of fun, you know.
Yeah, it was cool.
So there you have it, folks. A short one. You know, don't waste your time with this one, folks. Pass it on by. It's been a long time since I've even ran into a really, really just good game like I've spent hours on, you know. I mean, man, that might be NC double 13, man.
Oh, I already got the hours ready for that. I'm putting them in.
Man, that's the only game I've played for like those hours, dude. Hours on hours. But any other game, it'd be like a Final Fantasy game from way back in the day. So it's been a long time since we've had a really fucking good game come out that you just get obsessed with, I guess.
Did you ever play Skyrim? I think I've asked you before, but was that something that you were into at all?
I've seen it, but I never played it.
Yeah, I think that's it's hard for me to get into a like an RPG, I guess, but that's one that I'm 100% loving. What a great game.
That's it's like a first person.
Yeah, well, you can change it's a first person view. You can change the perspective if you want it to be like the actual first person view or the third person where you see your character. But yeah, it's a open world. You know, you have missions, side quest. It's has that medieval, almost that Dungeons and Dragons vibe. I never thought I'd be into it. I'll actually tell you, I saw the commercial back in like 2010, and I thought it was Vikings. It looked badass. Like the commercial was intense. I didn't even realize all the Elder Scrolls and the previous games that preceded it, that everybody that was kind of in that nerdy realm, all due respect to the nerds, you know, how much they loved that series. I didn't realize what it was. It just looked cool to me. I thought it was like Vikings. So I got into it, played it, actually bought it, played it, and kind of fell in love with it. Probably my favorite game. That's kind of an RPG. You know, it's not like Grand Theft Auto where you're taking a car and running it into the airport and flying a plane and shit like that, doing crazy shit. It's a good game. I would recommend it highly. And not something I typically like, and gave it a try and loved it.
So did you beat the game?
Yeah, I have beat it. I've played a couple of times. So what's cool is you can play, you know, with a couple of different characters, make your own character. You have different races. Like these reptilians and dark elves, shit like that. I know I'm not winning you when I say dark elves and shit like that, but No, it's really fun though. Good interaction. They actually had some downloadable content. You could expand the maps. So yeah, it's a really cool game though. Check it out. I think you would like it if you wanted to try to get into a game.
I don't know, maybe. I've been thinking of getting a chessboard, like a really nice one, like one of those that like you can play like the computer, or like they have them now. You can play online with the fucking chessboard. I was thinking of getting down on that again, some chess.
Yeah.
You know, so, I don't know, man. I need to do something cool like that. They have chess nights at the fucking some bar down here. I can't think of the name of it, but
I saw that. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind. I'm not great at chess, but I'd get down and play it.
yeah, it's definitely a cool game, man. So that might be something to get into for the hell of it, you know.
Yeah. Meet some people, some like-minded chess players.
Like-minded chess players. And nerdos up in there probably, but that's all right. I think chess is a good game.
Yeah, I think so too. They're good at that shit.
So, you know what we do? Oh, God. Man, it's almost Tuesday. How is the work? It's only Monday, so you just been chilling at the house doing online claims, huh?
Yeah, I haven't really done too much. Mondays are kind of my day. I just look at the computer and do other shit.
Do you have to watch? If I could fucking speak, you damn Riri. Do you and the wife watch Virgin River?
No, I don't even know what that is.
Well, that's good. I guess that's a fucking show that women like. I'm talking to this girl. She watches stuff like
Virgin
River. And I looked it up. It looks absolutely horrible. I don't get into that shit, man. Any of that shit. I don't understand. How many plots can you write? You know? I don't know.
Yeah, I have no clue. I've never even heard of that damn show. Virgin River.
It sounds horrible. It looks horrible on the Google.
Is it what channel is the show on?
I think it's on Netflix, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, what was that other one? Downton Abbey. Oh, God. I was dating a girl who was watching that when it first came out, man. It was like on season 2, and like the fucking dude died or some shit. I'm like, man, this sucks. It's some bullshit. What the fuck is this? And then, like, it went on for a long time, made a lot of money. So I guess somebody liked that dumb shit.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of. I couldn't tell you what it's about. They a lot of people seem to have liked it. Though it looks like the Bengals pull it off. This is what I like watching some football. That was a long NFL game for a Monday night game. Good God.
Overtime, baby.
Yeah.
We had end of regulation action.
Baby loves that, yeah.
What are you doing over there? Playing with yourself?
Thinking about baby, yeah. All day on it.
Oh, Lord.
God.
That sounds terrible.
You're stupid.
I'm like, I don't know that real love sheet.
I guess not. I guess not.
Y'all don't know it. Real love. Mommy's chilling.
I mean, I was just playing, yeah.
All right. Well, well, we don't have bowl picks because there's not all the bowls are not established, right?
Yeah, bowls, I don't think they're all established yet. They should have them. I was looking when the first one, so the first one's not till the 16th, so I should have those ready next Monday because that will be the 11th. So, yeah, we'll do the bowl pick-a-rama next Monday night here on Everybody Has a Podcast. There should be some good games. We'll obviously have the playoff games, but I know I think Ole Miss, Penn State. I thought that was a pretty good matchup. Who did Oregon get in the bowl game? Did they get Liberty or who got Liberty?
No, they got Liberty.
I thought that's
a fucking blowout.
Yeah, I thought it was a good matchup because I kind of want to see Liberty get their shit beat. Obviously, we'll have the Georgia-Florida State game. Two very disappointed head coaches in their press conference. Not wanting to do that shit. And then, playoffs, as well as all the other bowl games that actually matter, such as the Birmingham Bowl, the Mobile Bowl, the Meineke Car Bowl, and the Duke's Mayonnaise Bowl. So,
Duke's Mayonnaise Bowl.
Yeah, they'd be dumping that thing of mayonnaise on the coach's head at the end of the game. That shit sucked.
Damn.
Mayonnaise.
You eat mayonnaise?
Not really. Do you?
I put it on sandwiches and shit. It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Well, sometimes you got to do that.
Well, looks like all we have then is NFL picks. Then, we could go ahead and pick the final four.
Yeah, we could do we could pick the final four. Let's. I'll go over what was last week's pick. I don't even want to say it. I told you earlier off the show. You and I both had 3 and 8 on our bold pick'ems. Whis was a perfect 100% at 100, or 8 for 8 or 100%. So, boo. Every one of them impressive. Even picking Liberty, Washington, Boise State. My God! But on NFL, we were a little better. Grant Mills, you were 8 for 13. I was 6 for 13, and Whis was 4 for 13. So a little more honest on that.
I don't know about play.
Let's see what we got. Yeah, let's go ahead. I'll at least start those up. We won't know them for a second. But, all right. Well, I'm going to get my schedule here. So we've got the final four. We know this. I'm going to go ahead and put those in the chart. And then do we have NFL picks this week?
Yep.
Sweet. So we're going to have Alabama and Michigan. That's the Rose Bowl, right?
Yep.
All right. I got Bama on that one.
Oh, yeah. They're going to fucking kill them.
Whis.
Well, yeah.
And Washington and Texas. I got Texas.
Oh, Texas.
I'm going to play the Huskies here.
Oh, so, yep. Those will be those picks, so we'll see.
Yeah, we'll add to those. I don't think Texas is playing pretty good. I think we'll see a Bama-Texas rematch. I kind of think that's what everybody wants to see. I think Bama wins it all.
Oh, baby.
Texas is good, though.
Good. Texas is good.
Yeah, Sark's a good coach. I like him, respect him. He still wants to live that life in the fast lane, though. You know it. You can see it in his eye. He still wants to get back and do that bullshit.
Oh, Sark. Let's go ahead and get into the NFL picks then. Thursday, December the 7th, we got New England at Pittsburgh. What are you thinking about this matchup?
I got Pitt. New England didn't even score this weekend.
I'm on Pitt.
I'm on Pittsburgh, yeah.
Oh, God. And we got Sunday, December the 10th, Tampa Bay at Atlanta.
I'm going to go ATL.
Yeah, I know, ATL, sorry.
These are both bad teams. I'm going to go Atlanta. And we got Detroit at Chicago.
I'm going to go Detroit.
I'm going Detroit, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Detroit too. They're looking pretty good lately. And Indianapolis at Cincinnati.
God, Cincy's hard to pick without Burrow. Indianapolis been pretty good. I'm going to go Indy.
Actually, Cincinnati looked pretty good tonight, even though they did lose. It was an overtime.
Yeah.
Jacksonville, they're a pretty good team. I want to go Cincinnati on this one.
All right, cool.
Y'all know I'm going home team, yeah. See what I mean?
Then we got Jacksonville at Cleveland for the next game.
Yeah, I go Jayville on this one.
Oh, no, Jacksonville as well.
I'm going Cleveland, yeah.
Carolina at New Orleans.
God, I can't believe I'm picking New Orleans, but here we are.
Yeah, I'm going New Orleans too.
I'm going New Orleans, yeah.
Houston at New York Jets.
I'm going to go H-Town.
Yeah, CJ Stroud looking pretty good. Let's go Houston on this one.
I'm always down with H-Town, yeah.
And Los Angeles Rams at Baltimore.
I'm going to go Ravens.
Yeah, I'm going Baltimore as well.
LA, yeah.
Minnesota at Las Vegas.
Viva Las Vegas. I'm going to go Minnesota.
Minnesota here.
Las Vegas here.
Seattle at San Fran.
San Fran.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to San Francisco. They're looking crazy good.
I want San Francisco, yeah.
And we got Buffalo at Kansas City.
Whew. God. KC didn't really do it for me this weekend. Buffalo, though. Whew. I'm going to take the upset. I'm going to go Buffalo.
I'm going to go Kansas City.
I'm going to Kansas City, yeah.
Then we got Denver at Los Angeles Chargers.
God, Denver's another one of those bipolar teams. I'm going to go Denver, though.
I'm going to go... Damn, yeah, Denver as well.
Los Angeles, yeah.
Philadelphia at Dallas.
Man, I'm going to pull Dallas on this one.
I just don't think they're going to do it. I'm going Philly.
I'm going Philly, yeah.
Yeah, Philly's the better pick. I need Dallas's defense to do some shit.
And for the Monday, we got a double header, it looks like.
Ooh.
Tennessee at Miami.
Miami.
Oh, Miami as well.
Yeah.
And then Green Bay at New York.
I go Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay as well.
I'm going Green Bay, yeah.
Jordan, that was looking pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty solid.
So, all right, that's the man. What's on tap for this week, my friend? While I start the cutty up.
Yeah. Start the cutty. We got our annual Christmas dinner with the boys Saturday. Got my whiskey this weekend. Did you grab a bottle?
Starting again?
6 o'clock. If you want to holler at me, you're welcome to ride down there with me. I'll be down there about 5 to move the tables and shit around, kind of set up. Probably have a pregame shot down there. So if you want to come over to the crib and if you need a crash that night, you can ride back with me and get your car and stuff.
That's cool. I might do that.
I get down there early. I got to pick up our friends LD and Chuckles as well. I think LD gonna be at the house, so yeah, try to make it easier. One car, that way everybody's kind of riding together. And she. But yeah, we're gonna have a nice swap. Hope you guys, if you need some ideas for this year, Dirty Santa's always fun. Do it with whiskey. Do it with your favorite cigarettes or pipe tobacco too, if you want to. Get out, go have fun. Enjoy yourself like we are. If you want an invitation, hit up Grant Mills. He'll send you one.
Yeah, we got those tickets at the West Dolomite Civic Center. So yeah, and 1-800-DO-DO. And just
1-800-DO-DO. All right.
So yeah, come on out. This what is it? Saturday? Yeah.
Saturday.
6 p.m. That's right.
West Dolomite.
West Dolomite, baby.
We'll see you.
Do you got any quotations or final thoughts before we get out of here? Anything on your mind tonight, my friend?
I was gonna try to wing a quotation tonight, not even write anything down. Then I had a couple float through my head. Now I'm put on the spot. I cannot think of anything. But yeah, happy December, guys. Our first show of December, last month of the year. We're gonna go out with a bang. Grant Mills, take us home.
Oh yeah, hit that subscribe button, follow button, check out the old episodes, good shit there, and everybody, I hope that you have a good week and weekend. Holiday season is upon us. Go out and get your shopping done. Yeah, a lot of shit to do out there, so I don't have a quote or anything like that, but Whis, do you have a quote before we get out of here?
Oh, terrible.
All right. I wonder how long that's going to last. Anyway. Hope all you guys have a great weekend. Remember, every Monday, 9:30 in the Dirty, right here. Meet us back here at 9:30, Monday night, every Monday night. And we'll see you then, folks. Till that time.
Yeah.